My child, listen closely, for I am about to reveal to you a truth that will transform your life in an instant. I am the Lord your God, and I have seen your struggles, your doubts, and your fears. I have watched as you've stood at the precipice of your dreams, hesitating to take that crucial step forward. Today, I come to you with a message of hope and empowerment. Imagine for a moment that you are standing before a vast, shimmering wall. On the other side lies everything you've ever dreamed of. Your purpose, your passion, your fullest potential. This wall, my beloved, is not made of brick or stone. It is constructed from the very thoughts that have held you captive for far too long. I know the weight you carry in your heart, the feeling of being overwhelmed by the magnitude of your aspirations, the fear that you might be wasting the gifts I have bestowed upon you. My child, I understand these emotions, for I have placed within you a spark of my own divine creativity and potential. But hear me now, for this is the moment everything changes. The transformation you seek is not a distant possibility, but an immediate reality waiting to unfold. It begins not tomorrow, not in some far-off future, but in this very instant as you open your heart to my words. In the final days of the year 2023, I spoke to one of my children, much like I'm speaking to you now. They stood where you stand, paralyzed by indecision and doubt. But in that moment of divine connection, they realized a profound truth. The power to change their life was not external, but internal. It was a shift in mindset, a realignment of thought with my divine purpose for them. My beloved, you have spent far too long overthinking, analyzing every possible outcome until you've talked yourself out of action. This paralysis of analysis has kept you rooted in place while your spirit yearns to soar. But I say unto you, the time for hesitation is over. The moment to embrace your divine potential is now. Let me share with you the mindset shift that will liberate you from the chains of inaction. 1. Embrace divine simplicity. My child, in your pursuit of greatness, you have overcomplicated your path. You've convinced yourself that massive change requires equally massive action. But I, the creator of all things, tell you that the most profound transformations often begin with the simplest of steps. Remember the story of David and Goliath? A young shepherd boy facing a giant with nothing but a sling and a stone. The world saw complexity and impossibility. David saw simplicity and faith. And with that simple act of faith, he changed the course of history. Your Goliath may be a dream that seems too big, a goal that appears unreachable. But I say unto you, approach it with the simplicity of a child's faith. Take that first small step. Write the first word of your book. Make the first call to start your business. Speak the first word of kindness to heal a relationship. In simplicity lies power. In small beginnings, I plant the seeds of great endings. 2. Embrace divine urgency. My beloved, there is a fire within you that I have placed there myself. It is the urgency of purpose, the burning desire to fulfill the mission I have set before you. Yet you have allowed the cares of this world to douse that flame, convincing yourself that there will always be more time. But I declare to you, the time is now. Every moment you delay is a moment lost to eternity. The world needs the gift that only you can give, the light that only you can shine. Think of Moses at the burning bush, hesitating to answer my call. He saw his inadequacies, his past failures. But I saw a leader who would liberate a nation. When he embraced the urgency of the moment, history was forever changed. You, my child, stand before your own burning bush. Will you hesitate, or will you step forward with holy urgency? The choice is yours, but know this: I have appointed this very moment for your rising. 3. Embrace divine focus. In a world clamoring for your attention, where distractions abound at every turn, I call you to a higher level of focus. Your mind, created in my image, has the capacity for extraordinary concentration and clarity. Yet you have allowed it to be pulled in 1,000 directions, diluting your power and scattering your energy. Remember my servant Nehemiah, tasked with rebuilding the walls of Jerusalem. Surrounded by enemies and naysayers, he declared, "I am doing a great work and I cannot come down." This, my child, is the level of focus I am calling you to. When you align your focus with my divine purpose for your life, mountains will move, seas will part, and the impossible will bow before your faith-filled determination. Embrace divine patience. While I call you to urgency in action, I also counsel you to patience in expectation. The mighty oak does not spring up overnight, but grows steadily, weathering storms and seasons, until it stands as a testament to the power of persistent growth. You, my beloved, are that oak. Your journey of transformation is not a sprint, but a sacred pilgrimage. Each step, each small victory, is precious in my sight. Do not despise the day of small beginnings, for in them lie the seeds of your greatest triumphs. 5. Embrace divine courage. Fear, my child, is the great enemy of the mindset I am instilling within you. It whispers lies of inadequacy, painting pictures of failure and rejection. But I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Recall the words I spoke to Joshua as he stood on the brink of the promised land. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. These words I now speak to you. The journey before you may seem daunting, the challenges insurmountable. But with each step of courage you take, I am there, strengthening you, guiding you, clearing the path before you. 6. Embrace divine perspective. My child, you have viewed your life through the limited lens of human understanding, but I invite you now to see as I see, from the vantage point of eternity. What appears as failure in the moment is often the foundation of future success. What seems like a detour is the very path I have chosen to lead you to your destiny. Remember Joseph, sold into slavery by his own brothers. From the depths of a prison cell, he could not have imagined the glorious purpose I had for his life. Yet every hardship, every setback, was a stepping stone to his ultimate calling. Your story, my beloved, is still being written. Trust in my divine perspective, even when the chapter you're in seems dark and difficult. I am the author of your faith, and I will bring your story to a glorious conclusion. 7. Embrace divine community. While this mindset shift is a deeply personal journey, do not think for a moment that you walk alone. I have placed around you a community of believers, each with their own gifts, their own stories of transformation. In their fellowship, you will find strength for the journey, accountability for your growth, and celebration for your victories. The early church, gathered in the upper room, experienced a collective mind shift that changed the course of history. United in purpose, aflame with my spirit, they went out and turned the world upside down. You, my child, are part of this ongoing story. Seek out those who will fan the flames of your faith, who will remind you of your divine calling when doubt creeps in. In community, your personal transformation becomes a catalyst for global change. 8. Embrace divine renewal. The mindset I am calling you to is not a one-time event, but a daily renewal. Each morning, as you open your eyes to a new day, remember the words of Lamentations. The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. Let each dawn be a reminder of my unfailing love and the fresh opportunities that lie before you. Yesterday's failures do not define you. Yesterday's victories do not limit you. In my economy of grace, every moment is a chance to begin anew, to realign your thoughts with my truth, to take another step toward your divine destiny. 9. Embrace divine action. My beloved, while this mindset shift begins in the realm of thought, it must not end there. Faith without works is dead, and a transformed mind must lead to transformed actions. I call you now to holy boldness, to step out onto the waters of possibility, keeping your eyes fixed firmly on me. What is that dream I've placed in your heart? That business idea that won't let you rest? That book burning to be written, that ministry longing to be birthed. The time for mere contemplation is past. Now is the time for divine action. Remember Peter, stepping out of the boat onto stormy seas. As long as his eyes were fixed on me, the impossible became possible. He walked on water, defying natural laws, because he dared to act on faith. You, my child, have the same power within you. When you align your actions with the mindset I've given you, miracles will become commonplace, and the extraordinary will become your new normal. 10. Embrace divine gratitude. As you embark on this journey of transformation, cultivate a heart of gratitude, for gratitude is the soil in which the seeds of miracles grow. Even in the midst of challenges, even when the path seems unclear, give thanks, for it is often in the very circumstances you find difficult that I am doing my greatest work. Paul and Silas, singing hymns of praise in a dark prison cell, discovered the earthquake power of gratitude. Their chains fell off, doors flew open, and lives were changed, all because they chose to give thanks in the darkest of moments. Let gratitude be the soundtrack of your transformation. Thank me for the journey, for the growth, for the challenges that are shaping you into the person I've called you to be. In gratitude, you will find the strength to persist, the joy to endure, and the peace that surpasses all understanding. My beloved child, the mindset shift I offer you today is not just a change in thinking. It is an invitation to partner with me in the greatest adventure of your life. It is a call to see yourself as I see you, to dream as I dream for you, to act with the authority I have given you. From this moment forward, you are no longer bound by the limitations of your past thinking. You are no longer paralyzed by overthinking or overwhelmed by the magnitude of your calling. You are my chosen vessel, filled with my spirit, empowered by my love, and destined for greatness. As you embrace this divine mindset, watch in awe as doors begin to open, mountains begin to move, and the impossible becomes your new reality. For with this shift, you are not merely changing your thoughts, you are aligning yourself with the very power that spoke the universe into existence. Go forth, my child, with this renewed mind. Let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. For you are not just changing your own life, you are becoming a catalyst for transformation in the lives of everyone you touch. Remember, I am with you always, even to the end of the age. This mindset shift is not a burden you bear alone, but a co-creation between you and me. Lean on my strength, draw from my wisdom, and watch as your life becomes a living testimony to the power of a divinely transformed mind. Now, my beloved, the choice is yours. Will you embrace this mindset shift? Will you step into the fullness of who I've created you to be? The time is now. Your destiny awaits. Take that first step, knowing that I, the God of the universe, am cheering you on every step of the way. Go and be transformed by the renewing of your mind. For this is your spiritual act of worship and the beginning of a life beyond your wildest dreams.